नमस्कार व्ह्युअर्स, आज आपण पुन्हा इथे जागृती चॅनल मध्ये भेटत आहोत. माझं नाव मोना आहे आणि आज आपल्या बरोबर जे सर आहेत ते आपल्याला CSR मधले एक्सपर्ट आहेत. आपल्याला माहित आहे की CSR हा विषय फारशा लोकांपर्यंत पोहोचलेला नाही, त्याचा अवेअरनेस नाहीये. तो फार महत्वाचा विषय आहे. बऱ्याचशा आज आपल्याला माहिती सिलेबस मध्ये सुद्धा हा विषय ऍड केलेला आहे, तरी जागरूकता म्हणावी त्या प्रमाणात नाहीये. पण आज आपल्या बरोबर जे सर आहेत ते त्या विषयातले तज्ज्ञ आहेत, तर नक्कीच आपण त्यांचं वेलकम करूयात. पण त्याच्या आधी मी थोडीशी त्यांची माहिती देईन. त्यांचं काम खूप मोठं आहे नक्कीच, पण त्यांचं इंट्रोडक्शन जे आहे ते आपल्याला टाइम अभावी छोटंसं करावं लागेल आणि बाकीची सरांची माहिती तुम्हाला डिस्क्रिप्शन मध्ये मिळून जाईल. तर प्रथम आज आपल्या बरोबर इथे आहेत डॉक्टर महेश ठाकूर सर. तर महेश ठाकूर सर जे आहेत त्यांचं डॉक्टरेट ऑफ फिलॉसॉफी इन सोशल वर्क झालेलं आहे. त्याचबरोबर त्यांनी मास्टर्स इन सोशल वर्क केलेलं आहे आणि ते बॅचलर्स इन कॉमर्स आहेत. आता सध्या सर कॉन्करंट इन्चार्ज डिरेक्टर आहेत कर्वे इन्स्टिट्यूट ऑफ सोशल सर्व्हिसला. त्याचबरोबर ते असोसिएट प्रोफेसर पण आहेत. ऑनरेबल डिरेक्टर आहेत CSR सेलचे. ऑनरेबल डिरेक्टर सेंटर ऑफ मेंटल हेल्थ अँड डिसेबिलिटी ऍट कर्वे इन्स्टिट्यूट. त्याचबरोबर सर जे आहे ते इन्चार्ज डिरेक्टर PG डिप्लोमा इन CSR ऍट कर्वे इन्स्टिट्यूट मध्ये आहेत. तेवढंच नसून सर एडवायझरी बोर्ड मेंबर आहेत सहारा आश्रम स्कूल, चेअरमॅन ऑफ मालंगना कॉलेज ऑफ व्हिज्युअली इम्पेअर्ड. त्याचबरोबर डॉक्टरल ऍडवायझरी कमिटी ऑफ PhD स्कॉलर्स, क्रिएटिव्ह पीपल आणि आदिवासी विकास प्रबोधिनी. तेवढ्यावरती सगळं संपत नाही, तर सरांचं काम फार मोठं आहे. सर बऱ्याचशा नॅशनल आणि इंटरनॅशनल कॉन्फरन्सेसचा पण पार्ट आहेत. सो सर तिथे ऍज अ चेअरपर्सन, ऍज अ की नोट स्पीकर आणि पॅनल मेंबर म्हणून सुद्धा त्यांचं कॉन्ट्रीब्युशन आहे. सरांचे बरेचसे आर्टिकल्स पण आहेत जे पब्लिश झालेले आहेत, त्याच्याविषयी सुद्धा तुम्हाला माहिती डिस्क्रिप्शन मध्ये मिळून जाईल. आणि सर काही अवॉर्डचे मानकरी पण आहेत. एक्सलन्स अवॉर्ड ऑफ CSR एज्युकेशन, INDO ग्लोबल चेंबर ऑफ कॉमर्स, इंडस्ट्रीज अँड ऍग्रिकल्चर. त्याचबरोबर आउटस्टँडिंग डेव्हलपमेंट प्रोफेशनल अवॉर्ड सुद्धा सरांना मिळालेला आहे कस्तुरी टाटा केमिकल सोसायटी ऑफ रुरल डेव्हलपमेंट. आणि एवढ्यावरच नाही, तर सर बऱ्याचशा ठिकाणी मेंबर आहेत आणि बरचसं त्यांचं काम आहे. तर आणखी वेळ न घालवता आपण सरांना वेलकम करूयात. वेलकम सर तुमचं जागृती चॅनल मध्ये, आणि आम्ही खूप आनंदी आहोत तुम्हाला इथं भेटून.
Thank you, Mona. Thank you. Thanks for the introduction.
Welcome.
Yeah. Now you tell me whether I should be speak in English or Marathi or Hindi. Let me
anyhow.
Anyhow, no problem. So this is again good that I must appreciate the kind of the moment that you have started of creating a platform for different peoples of NGOs and making them in the developmental sectors. I also want to add one thing is that I am going to be a chairman of the Board of Studies of CSR and NGOs in the university.
Wow.
So that will be again, I require your help in that regards when such kind of platform that we can create it. So through the university also we can take it ahead on this. So that is one of the good thing. So I must appreciate that the kind of because of an online platform, the kind of support that we do. And you know that it's a College of Social Work. I'm heading the position as a director at the institute, as Institute Director and Karve Institute. So this is our profession. Like Advocate Savita is your founder member. They have a profession of the advocate and we have a profession of social work. So we are a people, we all the times thinks about social work only. That is the aspects. And the social work definition, by looking at my attire, you may be thinking about that this is the corporate look, but no. For in social work, attire is not supposed to be only a shabnam and only a kurta and jabba, but it is also required that how we going to work on that line. So we call ourselves a social architectures. Whatever the productivity of the social programs, we strengthen that, and we have a modules and we have a kind of principles and tools and method which we teach our students. And not only we teach, we also do research on it. and we implement into that also. So we adopted almost 70 villages and under Karve Institute of Social Service. So there are corporates we have collaborate with that, and many of the NGOs they are collaborate with us in terms of learning, in terms of funding also, and that is how it goes about it. So as I
So we can't hear you.
use Saturday and Sunday.
Yes,
Hello?
now you're audible.
Yeah. So the course is on Saturdays and Sundays. So where we have a full year, one year course. Under that, we can give you all the what are the CSR rules, how to make the project management strategies, how to set up the certain kind of the monitoring evaluation tools. At the same time, how to do baseline and what is corporate governance. So there are 6 to 7 subjects and topics which we covered in 1 year. So that is all. Over to you, Mona.
So sir, how your journey started with CSR? We wanted to know a little bit about it.
Okay, so I'm basically joined this institute in 2000. So it's in the millennium year I joined this institute. Now I completed almost 21 years in this particular institute, and when my basic specialization is human resource management. So when we say that any corporate or anything, you know that earlier the NGO is going to get a fund. So that fund comes from the global grant. It will come from the multinational, the foundations that they give the funds. Then government was there, and there are some corporate who start some projects on that. So when I am teaching to my students, I have realized that if this is one area where we need to spread our visions, what we need to do at a better social work. It's not only about philanthropy. We have to do a blood donation camp. We have started some e-learning setups in the school, or we have done some kind of tree plantation activity, or considered a building. That is one of our bus stop, or submitted the water tank, or given some construction of water tank to that. हे काम फक्त समाज कार्य नाही होत. This is just a social service. We need to have some people's participation, and we have a principle of social work. Help people to help themselves. So that is a principle of social work. So when we see in that line, I have understood one thing. Corporates are not meant for social work. They're meant for profit making. At the same time, some of the amount they spend for philanthropy. But philanthropy, which is not going to be sustained in long run. So we need to tell them that to use a principle of social work. And slowly, the companies like Kirloskar Brothers, Bosch, Godrej Interior, then Hindustan Collage, Majgaon Shipbuilders. So these are the corporates before the CSR rule has to come. In 2004, with Reliance Industries, we done the first baseline. So it's in Patal Ganga. So we done the baseline study of the 16 villages to give them a good plan how we can do a better community development program. So that is what the first journey started. Then the Kirloskar who do their activities into their nearby communities. So they want to know that whether that activities or their project, what their perceptions of that community, what they think about that particular projects. So we done that community assessment. That is a perception we done. Then Bosch Nasik plant, they also known to us. So they said, sir, can we do for a Nasik also? So for Kirloskar Brother, Kirloskar Pneumatics, Kirloskar Oil Engine, they have a plant in Ahmednagar, Kolhapur, Kagal, then it is in Nasik, Pune, then Devas, then Rajkot. So it's all Kirloskar group. Then Bosch Nasik plant. Godrej Interior, they have a plant at Shirwar, that is in Pune, and they have a plant at Roorkee, that is in Uttarakhand. So there also we done the study. So slowly we come to know what extensive we can do that. And you know that there's a CSR bill was before pending, it was in 2012, and it was passed in the Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha in 2013, and 14 onwards the whatever the bill has come in the Company Act under the rule under section 134 and 135. We are the first institute in 2012 have kept the first CSR conference in Maratha Chamber of Commerce, where the bill was yet to pass. And so I was a certified trainer of Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs, that is in Delhi. So I have got certification of that. And in 2013, I also invited by Japanese University, Kibi International University, to do a presentations on what is the model in CSR in India. So in that, we done the study also in Ranjangaon, Talegaon, and these are the industrial belt. What exactly to do in the CSR? So we got a funding, and I got a chance to be in the Japanese University to present my paper. And from there, I come to know in China about CSR Asia. So CSR Asia is one of the biggest organizations working for master degree courses they announced in CSR. So I thought of this is the area where we need to start a CSR course. So I started diploma, but mind you well that I have started a diploma in NGO good governance. So postgraduate diploma in good governance in management of NGO. That was a diploma started in 2007. And now when it started in 2007, so I said, let's now combine into CSR and then even to NGO management, society registration, charity, trust. So that also was added to the curriculum in the CSR course of diploma. And that's the first course in India which I started in 2013. And apart from that, now there are many courses is coming up now. After the CSR rule has come into the picture and it has become a mandatory, then the many corporates started coming in. So our biggest client is Mazgaon Shipbuilders. We adopted a village in Shahapur, almost 6 village wadis we have taken that. We completed 4-5 years now. With them also, we started a project in Beed with a farmer producer company. Now with Mazgaon, again we shifted to another Gram Panchayat, and now we extended a period for next another Gram Panchayat for 3 years. Because of that, now Sudarshan Chemical is a company who wants to tie up with us. So in Roha, Raigad, there we started again village development program. So now they are our partner for the last 6 years. Again, we are taking the project in Bill. Recently, can you hear me, Mona? Coming with them, we are working with in university. SLK Global Solution is a company, again, we are working in Munshi Mawar. BMC Software, with whom we are working in Lonavala. They have adopted a Ghanagad is a fort. Under that, we are livelihood is going to be managed with them. Recently, for forest development project, we are working with the Ministry of Forest. Under that, the Pune Forest Department, Wan Vibhag, Maharashtra Shashan. With them also, we are working in the projects. And Fiat India Limited in Ranjangaon, we are recently doing a baseline. Thermax India, Godrej, these are the companies which we align with. Then Larsen & Toubro. Then if I want to show you, I can show you the company's name also. So ONGC, Gensar, Hindustan Petroleums, Pune Gadge Jewelers, Reliance, Thermax, MK Pharmaceutical, Tata Technologies. So these are the big companies with whom we are collaborating. And that's why even with NGOs, we are working together. Recently with Enpro, a company in Bhosri, with whom we are going to work with one of the tribal area that is in Rajguru Nagar. So 15 Adivasis Padas we are going to take for the project development. So that is how, so it's a journey started with the Reliance baseline. Now we are into implementation. So we touch upon the project, not only the farmers, women empowerment, health, education, environment project. We are also working with the projects with the women and child. That is another area. With transgender also, we are working with them also. Disability is another area where we are having another focus of the project, where Harbinger Software is a company who is supporting to us on that. So there are so many. That's a huge list where we are working with them. So I believe that there is no lack of funds. Only thing that you should have a good project, and you should have a good vision, and you should have a good vision. So that is how and you should have a commitment to do that project in that intensive. That is how it goes. And in all this project, my all social work student is appointed. So today, if you ask me, the students of MSW has a better opportunity in the market. So that is the one case. That is one we have. Yes, ma'am.
That's really amazing, sir. We got so much knowledge from you in a short period of time. That was really amazing. So we want to know that we have been interviewing NGOs, and most of the NGOs are saying that they are facing funds. Okay, they are facing a problem with funds. So how they can take help from CSR? Can you suggest something about it?
See, when you talk about CSR, definitely there is a gap between the corporates and NGOs. Definitely, because what NGO thinks about the project and what corporate thinks about a project, the alignment is same. Only the kind of to reaching them is one of the challenge. So what happened? Many of the corporates, even they want to take it a small project initially. So I've suggested some of the corporates, like they have their funders, they are funding to the crores of project. So now to the small organizations, they can give them a small fund to the small NGOs. They applied for it, they implemented, and they will prove it how they're doing a better project. And from that, they can get into it. I will ask the NGOs to start with a small project, not with a bigger one. Start with a small project with the corporate funding, and then they can approach to the bigger one. That is one thing which we need to tell about them. Second thing is that when you say a project designing, so when you want to design a project, you have to see that how you're going to monitor, how you're going to evaluate, and how that project will have an impact. So, and at the same time, what is the need of that project? So that we have to tell even to the corporate. So definitely this platform where I will suggest to you that some of the NGOs who are also working as an entrepreneurship and small level projects they are conducting. Say for example, one of the which I completed my PhD into differently and disability group. I will ask even to you can interview that entrepreneurship group also. You will come to know how they are empowering. So it is not about just construction of building. It is to whatever skills, the skill upgradations of the people. Similarly, SHGs are just limitedly to just they are formed, but they are not empowered. So we need to give them a skill under the CSR and again marketing. So there are two segments which comes into it. So any NGOs, if they are looking for the fund, I will ask you also to conduct a session. I can tell them that basically they need to know that they only know that a company has to spend 2%. Apart from that also there are many aspects which these people have to understand. Okay, how to approach in the small areas they can invite. Say for example, now is a Karve Institute I have here. I can invite of one of my CSR program to deliver a class. Okay, I can tell them that to come and inaugurate of some program. The small where these people will come to know what exactly we are doing it, and then we will enter into it. Currently, I got an opportunity to work with the companies where we do a vaccination camp. We want to do it the distribution activities with them. So these are the small activities. They will judge you how you are doing a job that systematically. And my also a job. It's not about only a Pune. There's a need of more into the interior places. Like we do a project in Bid and Shahpur, but my vision to do a project in even to the Nanded, Usmanabad, Latur, then Buldhana, Hingoli, Nandurbar. You go to the interior places. Now these are the districts where we definitely have to run the projects. And for that, if the NGOs having a good understanding, now slowly the corporates of Pune also started shifting their funds to these areas. And if it is possible, then nothing like. So that is the area where I have a point to share. So mainly you can keep a session with them. Mm-hmm. That is also possible because since 2013, I give a sessions to government polytechnic principals and the professors. I give a training to Deputy Secretary, Under Secretary of Government of Maharashtra. I give a training to NGO professionals. I give it to officers and executives of the education department. So they have some plan, and corporate has a fund, and there's a requirement of the NGO. Today, last week only, I got a letter from the university. So even from the university, professors also can, because they have a knowledge. They have some kind of areas which they teach to the students. The same knowledge, like say for example, geography professor, he can go for a project of some village where he can say Maja Gausa Bhugol. Then he come to know what is the areas, and from that areas we can do. We need to tie up with the universities of agriculture department, agriculture universities, with whom we need to tie up. So one of my project, which is in Zamkhed, I'm going to adopt the farmers, and we are going to give them a stipend and run projects. So that is already run, the projects in the Zamkhed. We are going to work with them. So there are so many areas which we can have options to do. Yes, Mona.
Yes, sir, that's really amazing. Sir, but most of the time when we have been working with NGOs or we are reaching out to them, we understand that there are some communication problems or there are language problems, and because of that, they're scared to come up and take help from the corporates or from funds from CSR. So in such situation, is there any platform where they can get training and that would be flexible for them?
First of all, one thing is that social work is a profession. So you can hire a good social work professionals, pay them well. That is one. Now they have communication. You are getting a candidates who are from social work colleges. If you can give them a training for web designing, for communication, that is also possible. If not that, he can at least have a resource mobilization. Say for example, we are in Pune. We have an institute like MIT, Symbiosis. We have a mass communication, media management students are available. We need to tie up with them. We can provide them internship. They can come to us. They will help into that. There are students from English literature. They will also join to you. There are students from the Ferguson, SP, Garware, other colleges who can also be a part of this. So we need to have a resource mobilization kind of people from psychology department. They have a good communication. So you need to have them. And now the website. So how to design proper website. How they need to highlight more into that. Definitely, whatever success stories, whatever you've done, the small success stories that you can share. I think on WhatsApp, I have shared all my newsletter, our CSR at a glance, already shared. So that's success stories which we can tell them now. Say for example, we are doing one project in tribal areas, which is the tribal department, tribal students who are given the training of banjo or a band. Now that band, it's a training. We have hired a person, and how to play a band into a marriage or into the Saban Haladi Made Vaparto. And in Konkan region, Haladi is the most important function. So they have trained into it. Now they play the music accordingly that. Based on that, they get a good kind of the amount. They are the youth who wants to get into an e-learnings or into LED bulbs manufacturing. So they got hired. One of our project where our SHG group who make a quilt making. That quilt is in Shahpur, Thane, where they are empowered now. Now because of COVID, now they also got suffer a lot. But over a period of that, that particular quilt is went to US. One of our disability project, they are also going to. They've sent a makar of that wooden because in Singapore, US, and Canada. Now that's only a skill that we imparted to them. They design the product and that reaches to them. So how it is possible? So we hire good people. We have got a good online kind of training. So how to do an online marketing, how to do an online session with them. So that is all possibility which we can empower. And there are so many internships that is possible to do an MBA. There are mass communication, literature, MA English, MA history, geography. You can take them and giving them a small stipend amount, but they will contribute a lot to that. That is possible. And that apart from that, NGOs field staff can be given a training. They can join the CSR course. Now that much of 35,000 investment, they need to do it with them. So that investment, we will allow them to make them proficient more. So it's not only a simple MSW, but apart from that, if they do these courses, mental health or CSR course, these are both the courses will give them a good training. And there are people who will also came across. They will see the things apart from their NGO to other areas also. That is possible.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for that. Sir, the last question. Now, there are so many social workers and people from NGOs who are watching this video. So what course you will suggest them which will be beneficial for them for this funds or for CSR, to understand CSR more well, so they can come directly and they can take that course rather than getting confused?
Frankly speaking, you will say that this is the course which started here. But frankly speaking, I know the people who are joined in the NGOs. Some people are MSW, some people are not MSW. But now looking at their years of experience, and now they have their also family responsibility. So definitely they will not join the MSW program because it's a full-time course and a full-time program. So I will ask them to join in a diploma. Like we also offer that. Some Bharati Vidyapith, other colleges also offer them. So if they join, this is a Saturday, Sunday courses where they will come to know what is the world of corporate. That is one. Secondly, what is the requirement? What 7th schedule talks about it? What reporting system they have? Acha, can you know the companies? What is their website? What is their CSR policy? What the project they are doing with? Which areas they are highlighting? So you need to know that. And once we come to know, then we approach them. When we are approaching, now it's not that easy that we approach one corporate and they immediately will give you funding. We have to do a follow-up also. We need to do some meetings with them. We can approach them in that line, and then only the things will move. When I said these projects with the other companies, which I have done almost, the number of the companies comes almost 45 companies. It's all brand companies. Now, initially we have started with one company, and slowly we have touched to a more. Now, this is a mouth publicity happens. At the same time, everything. Now, it is very easy for the NGOs also to look after more of the corporate, because now it is a mandatory on the website to put up their reports, to tell about their budget, to discuss about the CSR spending and all that. So the NGOs staff must look after this particular CSR website, the websites of the companies, and then they will get an idea. Oh, this is the area, this is the company. So there are public sector undertaking. There are PSUs. These are the multinational companies. The companies looking into it. For example, some companies are a service providers. SDFC. Now, SDFC branch is there across India, across Maharashtra, at a taluka level. There's a bank SBI. There's a bank called ICCI. There's a bank Access. You can meet to that manager, talk to them, share the proposal with them. So even the person from Bida or Pathardi or Ahmednagar or Satara or Hingoli or Buldana or Parbani, they also have branches there. Now I'm not saying that only the Pune and Mumbai people will get a funding. Even the people from Hingoli go to the branch office of SDFC, talk to them, put up a proposal. That manager, at least he will forward that proposals to the corporate offices. And I'm saying that don't go for a 50 lakh project. Go at an initial raise, maybe 5 to 10, 15 lakh rupees a project. Absolutely. Do it well, and then ask for more also. So even that bankers will love to do that project in that area. Now there are companies like ITC Group or LG or this. I also said to their board of directors and this thing that because your product is not only purchased by Pune or Nashik or Mumbai or Aurangabad, it also required to be purchased by other people. So they need to know your brand. If you want to know your brand, you also need to do something and across. Because you know that whatever your product which is going through across India, Either it's a domestic product or it is going to the company. We need to discuss about it. Your product is domestic. So when you say ITC, your bingo is going to eat by all the people. If you are Hindustan Liver, your oil will be used by almost all people. So this all people have to see. Same like automobile industry. So Mahindra, Fiat, or LG, chemical companies. So this all company has to take care of it. And definitely it will be just a beginning. And definitely when you are yes, and you know that there's an industry of 26,000 crore every year the companies is going to spend in India.
Yeah.
At the moment, since 2013 onwards, it was 15,000, 17,000, 18,000. But now you see that the budget has gone to more of 21, 22,000 rupees also.
Yeah.
In the pandemic situation also, the CSR has contributed. I mean, it's not about only the funding. Even the company gives their technology, their employee engagement, their management, their processes, their systems. Even that is also learning. There's a good learning from the corporate as well.
Yeah.
So even in like Thane, when we do our project, we like to work like a mother NGO who teach to their other NGOs how to get funds. To tell you, Mona, one NGO which started a tribal school. There's a first school in Maharashtra, which is of Kakkariwadi, for the Kakuri children. That school we have funded for 3 years. Now that project is taken by government, tribal department, and that is the project is sustained now.
Wow.
So that is a good thing.
Amazing. Absolutely.
So there are a lot to tell. There are so many things which weekends of Maharashtra or even the people who are going to go through this video, they need to have some patience. They start make the strengthening their capacities of their staff. Ask them to join the courses. This is also an investment, and if you want to invest with them, that investment will come into returns to you, and pay them well, and find out good projects, and it will be helpful for them. That is what I want to tell them.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for all the information in a very short period of time. We are glad you are here, and it's a request to viewers, please reach out to sir if you need any help. All the details are in the description box. Please go ahead. Thank you so much for watching this channel. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mona. Thank you.